Hey YouTube, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to show you guys how to create this warm, glowy fall makeup look. I have been completely obsessed with this look and it has been my go-to favorite. Like, I just love it because it's so natural and you can wear it for any occasion and it literally takes no time at all. So it's a look that I've been absolutely obsessing over. It's been my go-to in my makeup repertoire and I just really want to share it with you guys today. So let's get started. I really hope you enjoy watching it. So I've already prepped my skin and to tone it, I used the Pixie Hydrating Milky Mist with hyaluronic acid and oat. I love this. It literally makes my skin so soft and supple. And for my eye cream, I use the MAC Lightful C Vibrancy Eye. I love this because it literally just brightens up my under eyes, moisturizes them, and like plumps them a little. And then to moisturize my face, I am so obsessed with this. It is the Laneige Water Break Hydro Gel for normal to combination skin. So my skin is actually pretty oily naturally, but I do like something that's going to be a little more moisturizing and hydrating. I think it's kind of dehydrated sometimes, maybe not even dehydrated because I just get a little bit of shine, but I really love this moisturizer because I love the way it feels on the skin and I love the way it smells. It literally smells so good. So after I've prepped my skin, I'm going to go in with my primer. I'm going to use the Milk Hydro Grip because this literally makes my foundation last all freaking day and it does not move. And then I'm going to go in with the Laneige Glowy Makeup Serum. This guy just also makes my makeup wear longer, and the fact that it just gives me a little bit of extra glow, I absolutely love it. And honestly, I never have like a specific order in which I put it on first. I just kind of go with whatever I pull or pick up first. So today I'm going to actually use the serum because they say that you're supposed to do a serum first before you do anything. So I'm just going to take a little bit and put it on all over my face. I love it because it literally looks like there's little pink crystal bubbles in here. Literally just going to take this and like tap it into the skin. Like just gonna tap it all over. Like so when you're getting a facial massage and like when you're in esthetician school, you like learn about the different like techniques to massage the face, and this is called tappement. So tapping like you're playing the piano, tap, 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 tap. So it's gonna really awaken the skin and like plump it in. Okay. So now it's all the way in. I swear, like these masks from quarantine just does not do my face justice. I have like this little breakouts that keep happening, and then this little one over here, and it's always from my mask because I work in a salon, and when you're in a salon, you still have to wear a mask. All right, so then I'm going to take my Milk Hydro Grip, just a couple of pumps, just a little, not a lot. And again, just pop it all over. And then again, I'm just going to tap it right on into my skin. I'm going to be using the Nars Sheer Glow Foundation. I've really been in just two very natural foundations recently. And I'm just going to take a little bit of this guy, pour some on my finger. And just, again, I like to like dot stuff on my face. And normally I would use a brush to blend in with my foundation, but for this formula, I like a beauty blender better because I just feel like it really just melts into my skin a little more. Take my beauty blender here, a little stained story of my life, and I'm just going to blend this into my skin. And I'm really doing just like a tapping motion because I want it to really just like melt into my skin. And the blemishes here, I don't really worry about them. I don't mind if they shine through. I still have to go in with concealer. My concealer has a little bit more coverage, so I'm gonna build it up anyway. but I literally love the way this foundation just melts into my skin and literally looks like my skin. So for my cream bronzer slash contour, I was debating between if I want to use like my Soul Body or the Mario like stick here. I don't know which one I want to use. I can't decide. This one just makes me look really warm and golden, and this one's a little more cool tone, so it gives me like that more contoured look. And honestly, this one's just easier to put on, so I've made the decision because I want to go with what's easy today. So I'm gonna go with this one, and I'm literally just gonna take it and carve out my cheeks. Super easy. I know it's like, oh my god, that's a lot, girl. And do some on the bridge of my nose. And like once it blends out, it's totally fine. And I bring it up into my brows a little bit. And my forehead really isn't that large, but I still like a little bit of the bronzy effect. And then a little down here, just to get rid of the double chin, just to make my chin look thinner. And then I'm going to go in with my Kylie concealer and maybe my Milk. But I'm definitely going to use my Tarte Shape Tape Ultra Creamy Concealer as a brightener. These two are more of my skin tone. I'm running low on this one, so I'm trying not to use it a lot because I don't freaking know what Kylie is doing. I don't know if she's coming back out with her concealers or not, but I hope so because I literally bought all of these up when they were on sale at Ulta because she was supposed to repackage. I don't know what the heck she was doing, but I bought them because they were like $5. So I bought every color, like some for my kit when I'm at work and then some for myself. And now I'm running low and I really like it because it gives amazing coverage. And I'm like, what am I going to do? So I don't know. So we're going to go with this one, honestly, just because it was in my hand. And I might have to put a little bit of the Milk on top just because this is basically almost empty. So I am just going to do a little here in the inner corners to brighten. I'm going to pull it up just to lift my face like so. Because now that I'm in this 30 realm, I want to continue to look youthful. Highlight my Cupid's bow. I got this little breakout happening that I want a little more coverage on right there too. Right here. Okay. Oh, it's almost gone. The bridge of my nose. And my forehead. So now that I have it all on, I'm going to take my same beauty blender and I'm just going to blend it all out. Starting here, and I'm just pushing this upward. Pushing it back here, and then upward again. Literally just trying to chisel out my face. And then I'm like using the butt a bit, and I'm just blending this right into my skin. And then I'll just blend out everywhere else. I like to do this last because the longer you let it sit, the better coverage you'll get. I do like a little bit of a brighter under eye, so I'm just going to use a tad bit of my Shape Tape. I like the creamier one. The matte one just is a little too dry, So just like that. And then I'm going to let that sit for a second and then blend it out. All right, and then I'm going to take a little bit of MAC Mineralized Powder. And then I just swirled my brush into it, tapped off the excess, and then I'm just going to just tap it under my eyes like so, just to kind of preset, because I don't want to bake as much anymore, because I find that it makes me look like creasy, like it makes my makeup look creasy. But I do take my translucent loose powder by Mercier, again with my same beauty blender, and I just like press it in under my eyes like so. So again, I like to push it and squeeze it, and I really just press it in. Beauty blender is still a little damp, that's okay. And then press it upward. Now this I'm gonna leave just a little here, just in case I have any eyeshadow fallout. And I'm going to do the same thing here. Just really press it in. So my under eyes are sealed, but they're still pretty bright and vibrant. And then a little on the bridge of my nose, because that's where it gets kind of oily. Set everywhere else, and like my cheekbones, I do like to use my Kylie powder in yellow. I really like this one. Her translucent powder. She still has this. She hasn't gotten away with this one yet, or like did away with this one. And I'm just gonna use this to carve out my cheekbones so I look extra chiseled. And then a little in the center of my forehead. And then a little in the center of my forehead, and boom. Yes, that's me dropping stuff. I always make a mess. It never fails. It never fails. I always have stuff everywhere. Alrighty. So we're gonna move on to my brows. And I'm gonna start with my Anastasia Brow Wiz pencil. And I am just going to brush them up just to groom them. Just like so. And then I am going to just lightly fill in underneath. And just follow the my natural hairline. And then the shape of my brows. And then I'm going to brush my hairs upward, combing through all of that product. And I like to kind of groom and style my brows as I'm brushing through them. And then after I do that, I'm going to use my Anastasia Brow Freeze. This guy. And I actually use the tool that came with it, the little brush here. And I like it because it has this thick comb on the end. So this you really don't need a lot. Like a little goes such a long way. So I'm literally just going to get a little tiny bit. And I'm going to style my brows with it. So I like to brush them and comb them upward. And I do the front first. I like to lay it down where it has the most product. Brush it up like so. And then I will take this side, it almost like laminates it and kind of locks it in place. And so when I brush it up, I only brush it up like halfway because I still want to comb them over. Because I like the brushed up brow look, but I still like it to look very groomed. See how pretty that is? And then once I do that, in the areas it's a little sparsy, so like right in here, I'm just gonna go through with my NYX brow tint pen. It's like a marker. And I'm just going to throw in a couple hair-like strokes. just to fill it a little more and give myself a little tail. Add a little bit here. Voila. And then I'll go in with my Studio Finish Concealer by MAC. And then a little flat brush because I still like to sculpt out the bottom of my brow. I don't do the top as much anymore. Actually, I never do the top. And then I will just very lightly sculpt out my brow. And with this concealer, a little goes such a long way. I've tried so many other products, but there's seriously just nothing like Studio Finish under the brows. And if I'm like lazy or in a rush, I'll just like go in with some concealer or my Louise base because it's what I prime my entire eye with anyway. And then I just like to bring it down a little just so it's going to blend in with everything else. And then that is my eyebrow. So today I'm going to be using my Truth or Bare palette by Morphe. I really like this palette because it is such a like pretty neutral palette and you can travel with it. You can literally do pretty much anything with it. It's one that I've been traveling with a lot lately when I go places. It's one of my favorites. I've really been into just like neutrals and browns a lot lately, like so much, it's insane. So I'm gonna first start with this color here because I love to just do a transition color. I already primed my eyes. I just went ahead and primed them off camera. I used the Louise base. So I primed my eyes and then I'm gonna start with, actually I'm gonna mix this one with this one because I feel like this one alone in my crease by itself is my beginning transition color. Might be a little too dark, a little too heavy. So we are going to see, I'm going to take my fluffy brush here, my 224 by MAC, and I'm just gonna start it right in the center because that's where I want my product placed. And I'm gonna just tap off the excess on my brush. And I am just going to kind of blend it and buff it right up into my eyebrow. Gently sweep it over and kind of like bring it out a little past my brow. I've really been into just this really soft eye, like a wash with a brown wing with eyeshadow instead of eyeliner. So I think I'm gonna do that today. And then maybe smoke out the bottom, but usually I don't put anything underneath, but maybe smoke out the bottom with a little bit of eyeliner and eyeshadow. So super, super easy. A couple of swipes and then you're done. Try to decide, do I want to be extra or do I want to just keep it light and pretty? Nope, I think I'm just going to keep it light and pretty today. Alrighty, so then I'm going to grab an angle brush. This is just the Morphe Jeffree Star. It has the spoolie on the end. And I'm going to dip it in this like warm, like chocolatey brown color and a little bit of this cool tone brown. I'm going to dip it in the cooler tone brown first and this like chocolatey brown. And I am just going to do a little brown wing. So I just like to start in the center of my eye and then just pull it outward. And I'm pulling it out and up because again, I want it to lift my eyes. And draw like a little check down at the bottom, like so. And then just pull it through and connect it. And then I like to just kind of fill it in as I go. And then I have my little wing. My little brown eyeshadow wing. It's super subtle, but I like can't talk when I'm trying to do this because I'm trying to focus. It's super subtle, but it just gives you just enough. Just enough. And then I'll just gently bring it over into the center. And as I bring it over into the center, I place it more in my lash line. A little bit more. And then I just like to darken it as I need it to truly build it up. And then just extend it as much as I want. So now I have that, I'm going to go in with a little bit more color in my crease, just to give it a little bit more definition. Now I could leave the eyelid bare, but I'm not. I am going to just take this like goldy champagne color here and just like gently sweep it across the front, like the front center, like right in here. Just gently sweep it across just to give me a little bit of something. But I'm going to emphasize it more in the inner corner to make it like open my eye even more. It's literally so simple. I'm going to add a little bit more color in my crease. So simple, like that took like no time. A lot of times I like debate going back and forth if I want to do eyeliner underneath because it just makes my eyes look smaller, like closes them up, but I think I want more of a sultry look, so I'm going to use the Teddy Eye Kohl by MAC, and I am just going to take it and smudge it right in my waterline. This isn't a black. I don't normally do black because it is just so harsh, and I like to just smudge it together just to give me a little bit of drama. See the difference? So I'll do a little bit of that, and then I'll smoke out the bottom lash line with the, and then I'm gonna do that same combo that I did with the eyeliner, so the two browns, so this one and this one, and just load up some product and then just smudge it right in my lash line. So it really gives me that smoky effect. And I'm going to go ahead and dust off that excess powder that was still like lingering on. Add some mascara and lashes. I'm going to do the Maybelline Sky High Mascara and then the Ardell Demi lashes, but I'm going to do those off camera because it's just easier for me. So before I put on my lashes, I just wanted to talk about them a little bit. They're like this. They're a little bitty guy, very small, kind of faint. They're the Ardell Demi Wispy lashes, and I used to wear them a lot when I kind of first started wearing lashes because they look so natural on. They were really simple, very light band, easy to put on. And then as the years went on, I kind of started to move away from them. I gradually went towards a more dramatic lash, something fuller, more intense. But recently, I have fallen back in love with this lash. I love it because it just naturally enhances my natural lash and just gives me just a little bit of something without being too much. It looks super, super natural. Just gives me a little bit of volume and curl and really emphasizes the outer part of my lash, which I really like because it shows off my eye shape a little more without it just being too overpowering. Now, don't get me wrong. I still love, love, love a dramatic full lash like I do. That will always be like my go-to. Just gotta dry the glue a little bit. I know I said I was gonna put these on off camera, but I started talking about it and I was like, well, what the heck? I might as well just pop it on now so you can see how easy it is to like put it on. And see how, because the lash band is so thin and easy to use, you can literally just pop this baby on. And it's the Demi Wispy. And they're called the Demi Wispy because They are a little bit shorter in the front, so they give you more of that, like, illusion of a cat eye look, I guess. That's just my guess. And because the band is so thin, it's so easy to just like play with it a little more and really push it right down into your lashes. And see how it just gave me a little bit of something without it being too much. And plus, I like to go a little bit heavy on the bottom mascara too. So for just like an everyday wear, kind of throw on and go. Yes, I'm poking myself in the eye. It does not hurt. Mix them water a little. I can easily just throw it on and go, and it looks so pretty. And it literally just fuses with my natural lash so much. And then I'm just going to take a little bit of mascara and dust my bottom lashes. And I kind of like to style them too as I go. And I normally don't like to put on mascara on top of my lashes once I put them on because I like to reuse them. But if I see any like gaps or anything like that, which I see a couple, I'll just kind of go in at the like base and fluff them together. See how pretty that is? And it's so natural. And I just love it. See the difference? Oh my god, it's such a difference. It's like naked. Even though I have mascara on, it's like naked and boom. That's why I always tell my clients and everything, like when you're taking professional photos or anything, it's so important to have lashes. Like it may seem like a lot, like in person, but it's really not. It just like gives you that extra oomph when you get on camera. And honestly, I use these Ardell Demi Wispy lashes a lot in my kit, like so much, because they fit so many eye shapes and they're so natural and pretty, and so many of my clients love them and they don't feel heavy. They're some of my favorites. I really love these a lot. So to Ardell, if you're seeing this video, you know, and if you ever want to send your girl some lashes, because they be running me up a tab, things are not cheap for the variety pack, it will be greatly appreciated because I go through them like crazy. I really do. No joke. So now I'm going to add some bronzer, blush, and highlight. The bronzer that I'm using is the Anastasia Beverly Hills bronzer, and the color is Saddle. So I'm just going to take my bronzing blush, and I am just going to kind of just buff it into my cheeks here, just to warm up my face a little more. Forehead, just kind of sweeping it. I like to do like a motion, and then a little down here. Again, I kind of like a lot of bronzer, and then just do a little on the bridge of my nose. I always love to look golden. There's something about looking golden to me that just warms my whole heart. Okay? And then I'm going to use just a pinch. It's an extra dimension brush by MAC. And it's got like a little bit of a peachy kind of coral tone to it. And I decided to go with this color because I did more of the warmer gold tones. So I want it, and I've been really loving like bringing my blush upward into my cheek a little bit, cheekbone, because it like really lifts the face. Do you see the difference? Lifting, throwing a little bit on the bridge of my nose, just literally lifting it. And my favorite highlighter, it is the Perfect Gold highlighter. It's MAC again, and it is the Oh Darling. I cannot lift it up and show it to you because it is broken and shattered into a million little pieces. Its life expectancy has run its course. I need to just break down and order a new one. I wish I could show you, but I can't because it's broken. And I am just going to, do you see that? Do you see why that is life? And why no matter what, I always go back to it. It's literally life. a little on the bridge of my nose and the tip, and then right above my lip to highlight it. What is this called? Is this called your Cupid's bow on your lip? I think it is, your Cupid's bow of your lip. Oh, it's so gorgeous. It's my favorite highlighter. So I always use this one. So I'm not really sure what happened. Somewhere along the line, my portion of the lip, me recording my lip, got deleted. So sad. But for my lip combo, I did the KKW Beauty Nude 2 lip liner, and I just filled in my entire lip with that. And then I went in with the NYX Suede lipstick, and the color is Dainty Days, and I just really saturated that in the center and kind of just meshed the two together so it melted and blended on its own. And then I topped it with Madeline and the Butter Gloss. I'm so sad that you guys don't get to see me putting it on. I guess I could have took it off and re-put it on, but it didn't happen that way. And plus I gotta get to work, so I could not, I'm like running on time crunch here, so I did not have time to like take it off and re-record, so I just decided to tell you guys what the combo was. And yeah. Thanks so much, guys, for tuning into my video. I hope you really enjoyed watching me create this makeup look. I hope you guys learned a few tips and tricks along the way. And I really hope you guys love this makeup look as much as I love this makeup look. I mean, highlights, hello. Wing, hello. It's like so natural and so pretty, and you can literally wear it any time of the year. I don't know what that saying was. I just had to throw that in there. But again, I really hope you guys really loved this video. So just go ahead and comment below. Tell me what you thought. I will definitely be listing the products that I used. And remember to like, subscribe to my channel, and hit that little bell button as well so you get the notifications every time I post. And tell me what you guys want to see next. Thanks again so much for tuning in. Bye. Enjoy. Have a wonderful day, evening, week. Whatever it is when you're watching this, enjoy, and I'll see you guys soon. Bye.